So often with anxiety, we get tired as well, fatigue. So tired and wired, very common. If you wake up tired, you have a classic adrenal insufficiency. Adrenals aren't the issue, they're the symptom, okay? Upstream is the issue. But if you wake up tired, not rested after getting enough sleep, you have an adrenal insufficiency. Now, there's other types of fatigue though, too. There's body fatigue and there's mind fatigue. And if you notice that you wake up and you feel good, but you crash, that could also be an earlier in the progression adrenal pattern. It also can be a blood sugar issue. It can be an inflammation issue. So there's a lot of reasons why that happens. If you wake up and you have, or if you go through life and you're like, I'm tired, I don't want to walk up, walking up the stairs is harder, I don't feel like working out, or I just feel weaker. Your iron is likely low, especially if you're a woman. All women need to take some form of iron, even if it's eating a steak or darkly green leafy vegetables on their period, because you are shedding iron every month. If your gut is inflamed, you're also not absorbing it properly. So it's like now a double whammy. So I see anemias, very low level anemias frequently. B12 can also be very low. Now, a lot of people get their B12 run on their labs. That is an indication of what B12 went in your mouth. That is not an indication of how much B12 is in your cells. You need both of those to make energy. Iron to carry oxygen, B12 to actually produce the energy from it. So you need both of those in good levels. That's your physical energy. And you've heard me talk about methylene blue from transcriptions, and that's my favorite energy hack if you have a blood sugar issue. It just helps you make more energy at the level of the mitochondria when they're damaged because of inflammation. And so that's a great hack to deal with the chronic inflammation. But of course, you have to fix that. Got to get rid of that. I think people sometimes think that what you eat doesn't matter, and we know it does in this world especially, but like the quality of the food really matters too. So our food just doesn't have the nutrients in it used to because of agribusiness. And so sometimes we're like, well, I should just be able to eat. And I'm like, well, that's true 150 years ago. Now you have an increase in stress, you have an increase in environmental pollutants, and you have a decrease in nutrient level because of how we farm. So it matters to eat organic, it matters to eat out of your garden, and you need more nutrients typically, as well as the ability to make energy. And so if you are tired along with your depression or anxiety, then there's upstream issues that need to be addressed. So I hope that helps.